Hello, everybody. Hi, guys. How you all doing? I just thought I'd do a quick one. Someone the other day said, why am I using Wikipedia? Well, I'm about to show that sometimes it actually can be quite handy. So, those of you in the UK, I don't know if any of you are watching GB News. It's a fairly new news station that's supposed to be counter-woke and a bit more conservative. Similar to like you guys in the States have got OAN, but like we're all beginning to discover, it's just more of the same. And I wanted to show you why. So let's have a look at this. So here you'll see it's free to air, of course, but I mean, like all these channels, I mean, if they want to be on YouTube and they want to have advertising money, then they are in the same trap as all the others. It's only news or alternate news media that's totally viewer funded via their products, via Patreon, that can actually express any truth. Because there was a slight controversy before with GB News, and immediately their advertisers were backing up, so they had to back down. And as I say, they wouldn't be on YouTube if they were doing anything slightly controversial. For example, like with Talk Radio, which is a slightly more, but not really, conservative anti-woke radio station. They are on YouTube as well. And, as soon as they started getting too edgy on the whole health thing, YouTube said they would cancel them, and immediately they were slapped down into their box. Okay, it goes on to tell you now. It says, it was announced in September 2020 the channel was founded with $60 million in funding, the majority of which was provided by American television conglomerate Disney. Going to come back to that. And if you go down to see their things, you'll see that Disney comes up again in terms of Discovery. At least the majority of the 60 million came from Discovery, absolutely, also from a United Arab Emirates based investment company, etc., etc. They mention this guy here, political editor Tom Harwood. I'll come back to him. Another person to be very skeptical of. Broadcasting, I just wanted to see if there was anything else about funding or programming, advertisers, ratings, public response, presenters. Oh, there are a lot of them. All these channels do is just recruit everyone from the mainstream media. So it's just like drinking from the same poison well, isn't it? So because I wanted to talk, oh yes, here we go, Foundation. It also mentions here that one of its chief executives is Angelos Frangopoulos, also of Sky News Australia. There was something I wanted to show you here, but let's not worry about it. Let's go right over to Discovery Inc. Okay, Discovery Holding Company, predecessor, founder, successor. And look at here, key people, right? Who's the key people? Well, it's Robert Mirren, who has no link, but David Zaslav, he has a link. Now I wonder what he's all about. Let's have a look at his early life and education. And you'll see that he was born to a Polish and Ukrainian family. So when you're watching the GB News, you now know that a lot of their money comes from Discovery, and the key person at Discovery is a Ukrainian. So you're not exactly going to be getting fair and unbalanced news when it comes to this current conflict, are you? I also note that there was a radio presenter in the UK here. I mean, he's had quite a interesting, colourful past. His name is Majid Nawaz, and I wouldn't say I'm particularly a fan. I find him quite abrasive. He's not a sort of person I enjoy listening to, but I have to give him credit. When it came to the health narrative, he was really pushing back. He was allowing callers into the show to actually discuss their sort of hesitancy, worries in a rational way. And since the conflict that's been going on in Ukraine, Russia, he has also been trying to present a more balanced an opinion on that. I would also say that he was being quite frank about the fact that the election was stolen for Biden. So on account of those three stances he has of course been sacked from LBC. I'm sorry if I said he was with TalkSport. He was a radio presenter on LBC. I don't know if I mentioned that. So what that guy just showed you over GB News, Tom Harwood, that fresh-faced young man, who has literally no experience, just a mouthpiece. He was writing a hit piece on Majid Nawaz, suggesting that he needed help, he needed the shrink. Maybe he needs a straitjacket because he's presenting all these, really outlandish conspiracy theories. So there you go. A key political editor at GB News is doing a pile-on Maajid Nawaz, who was quite rightly showing up the other side of the argument. And I believe he was on Joe Rogan speaking very rationally about censorship, cancel culture, and everything that's gone on. So in this case, Maajid is being fair, rational, and balanced, and he's being a proper journalist. And yet the political editor from GB News is attacking him. So I'd say stay away from that station, not just on this issue, on all issues.